Here he is. Sabito.
生きていたらギユさんと同じくらいの年になる人。遅れてしまったが、俺も稽古に。ギユさん、ざるそば早食い勝負しませんか？
Oh, Jesus. Alright, Hashira Training Arc, Episode 3. It's looking like we're finally getting into some proper training now. And for those that don't know, I have read the manga. I am quite familiar with it, but I will be keeping these videos completely spoiler-free for any anime-only watchers. And the way I'll be constructing the discussion segment of these videos is I'll just talk about what my first impression of the manga was related to this particular episode and kind of give my thoughts on seeing it all come to life for the first time, because that's a big part of Demon Slayer's identity, right? It's the animation. And I am constantly on the lookout for some anime-only content, which I will hopefully be able to point out. So that's adding a little bit of suspense to my watch through of this season as well. I'm really interested in how they choose to pace this particular segment, but I think seeing as we're about to see a lot more of the Hashira, I think we might get some pretty cool animation segments. Like and subscribe, check out the Patreon for the other shows that I'm doing if you're interested. And with all that being said, enjoy the video. Here we go, we're into it now. Look at Tengen, man. He's really out here still. I've been thinking about doing another video on this opening and the ending because there is so much symbolism and foreshadowing here if you know what to look for. So I might do a video on that for my fellow manga readers out there because there's been a few of you in the comments and that's been pretty cool to see. This shit's always so motivating, man. Jesus Christ. You forget how crazy it is, man. Here we go, it's time. Oh, this is a nice interaction. True. Looks pretty dope though. Oh yeah, look at this. Oh, look at him go. Did he even looks more jacked than the other guys? I wonder if that's the scars. Nah, he for sure is. Look at him. And it's a mindset difference as well. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. And this is the stuff you don't get to see in the manga, man. Oh, here we go. Where am I supposed to look, man? Dude, even eating is a challenge, man. He's listening, man. That's the sound Hashira, or former. Yeah, he's listening. Look at him. Oh, here we go. Now, I don't know if this is manga, but I think I know what they're doing here. He's gone. Four. Yeah, okay. Yeah, this is what I thought they were doing. Okay, good. I like that. I like that. I like what they're doing. I love how this showcases just the different level that Tanjiro is on right now compared to the others. He's not normal. Dude, I want to go to the gym now, man. He's always smiling, man. I don't know if I noticed the scars that much in the manga, but they're very profound here. The way he's talking about getting beat up. Yeah, there's the difference. Yeah.
結局山まで迎えに行っちゃったんだから。
全部聞こえてんだよ。
Yep. That's the sound, Hashira.
俺んところで潰すわけにはいかねえからな。
柱になれるような人はみんな心の奥底は優しいんだ。
And there it is, man. That's all you need to know.
おやじさん、もう一枚お願いし
Ooh,
ます。
okay. More of this?
追加を頼む。
はいよ。
この勝負、俺が負けたら稽古に参加しろという話だが、勝てば参加しなくてもいいのか。
He gonna do it anyway.
親父、こいつにもう一枚だ。
はいよ。
この一枚で俺は打ち
He's making it so Tanjiro is gonna win.
お前がその追加を食べれば、お前は俺に勝つこと。
Straight off the bat of Tanjiro saying everyone who has the potential to be a Hashira is kind.
お前は納得するんだな。はい、嬉しいです。
I like that. I like that a lot.
食べられるはずなのに。
Yeah, yeah.
とはいえ、しんどい。しんどい。しんどい。
そっちの稽古は
とてもじゃないが、上限に対して戦力になれるとは思えん。
こっちも
Even his sword sheath is like all scarred up.
ずーっと気になっててな。
They're gonna talk about the Infinity Castle?
あの城での一件か。
I don't know. I'm pretty sure this didn't happen in the manga. And they never brought it up with anyone, right?
しかしあいつら全員どこかへ姿を消しやがった。
Of course, because that whole scene didn't happen in the manga.
一瞬にして跡形もなくな。俺もあれからずっと考えてい
But
る。
this was a pretty significant
扉
hole
の向こうは
in the
何
manga to me.
もしかしたら俺たちの知らない鬼の隠れ家があ
Yeah,
るんじゃ。
yeah. I like this a lot. Oh, people are gonna love this.
ちょうどその頃、街からも鬼の姿が
Good,
一斉に
good,
消えた。
good. So the way they get this information across in the manga is it's just in text, like no one's saying it. It's just put there on a page in between scenes, just for context, I'm pretty sure. And it makes so much sense that these two are the ones talking about it because they're the ones that saw the Infinity Castle. I was really curious about how they were going to handle certain things like this, like how they were going to add a lot of this context in. But it seems they've really put a lot of thought into it, and I really appreciate it.
それで間違いないだろう。何か大きなことが始まるのかもしれん。
And here comes the build-up, man.
大使どもに稽古をつけている間は気が紛れる。だが冷静に状況を見渡せば、どうしてもこれからのことを意識
Ooh,
して
I like this perspective.
この静けさは嵐の前触れなのではないかと。
Good.
ここであれこれ言っても仕方ないだろう。
お前に一つ
A little bit of insight into Urbanite there.
ちょうど俺からも一つあるぜ。俺と勝負しろ。
奇遇だな。俺の提案と同じだ。
I love this is one of my favorite shots ever. I just love that.
炭治郎くんに妹さん、あのイノシシ
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Give the homies their props.
誰か一人欠けても、あの朝日を見ることはできなかったと思う。
Sunrise. I like that.
天元様と私たち3人全員が一緒に生きて帰れるなんて本当に奇跡としか。天元様も本当はまだ戦いたいんです。離脱した自分をずっと責めてる。
This is extra as well.
鬼物児無惨を倒してね。
It's even more reason.
必ず。
I think I understand this as well. To me, that's Tengen's wife saying, please defeat Muzan, so that Tengen no longer has to feel bad about not being able to fight, right? And that was at least Hanatsuru's whole thing, right? Like in the entertainment district arc, like they just wanted to retire, leave the front lines, just be away from the danger. It's really nice having new content added in here to actually talk about, because I love this show. That's really nice.
特別に実践に沿った稽古を行う。山に入れ。鬼と戦うのはいつも夜だ。だから俺たちは闇の中で戦う術を。
This is new as well. This is great.
目で見えねえもんは感じ取るしかねえ。
I can't see.
今から俺は鬼になる。
They fight Tengen? This doesn't happen, man.
どうにか生き延びてみる
It plays into that whole, Tengen still wants to fight thing.
かまど、お前はこいつらを守りながら俺を倒すのが役目だ。
Bro, there is nothing happening. Okay, I can see like a little bit of something.
さすが元忍びの宇髄さん
Yeah, you forget about that. He's a ninja, man.
宇髄さんはどこにいる
There he is. Oh, please fight Tanjiro. Just a little bit, just a little spar. Oh, the moonlight.
柱相手に俺たちじゃ
Shit.
鬼に向かってもそういうつもりか。
元柱の宇髄さんに中途半端な動きをしたところで全部見抜かれてしまう
遅い遅い遅い
Yes, sir, Tanjiro. Damn, look at this.
ほらほらもっと撃ってこい
This must be as enjoyable for Tengen
元柱を相手に
as it is his job to be training these guys right now.
これが上限相手に戦って生き残った者同士のやりとり
Yes, sir. Ooh, look at him. Okay. These guys ain't shit, I'm sorry. But he's happy they're getting involved. Bro, I'm so happy right now.
感じになってきたじゃねえか来い
Damn, manga readers are eating this episode. Lots of new stuff
引
here.
退した俺にここまでやられやがって
柱やかまどなら上限が鬼物人無残に勝てるかもって希望が持てました俺もです俺も自分も
I like that, man.
俺たちもいつかは少しでもその支えになれるよ頑張れ
And they know where they stand
強くなります
to support. I love that.
お前ら
The Tanjiro effect, man. Another sunrise.
お前はもうここでやることはないな先に進むな
はい
俺たちは上限を倒したしかし鬼物人無残あいつを倒さない限り何も終わらない頼んだぞ
はい必ず仕留めます
Yes, sir.
じゃあ皆さんまた別の稽古場でお会いしましょうかまど頼んだぞ俺たちも後から行くからな
頑張ってね元気でねまたな
I figured this is what we'd do. We'd spend one episode with each Hashira. This reminds me of season 1, this shot. Now, it's Mitsuri, right?
励めよ
もう無理です何
No, it's Muichiro.
時藤君君本当ならもう3回は死んでるよ
That's gonna do it. Man, hey, that was good stuff. I am really going to enjoy rewatching this episode. I think a big part of reaction content in general is kind of giving the viewer like a different perspective on whatever it is that's being watched. And I think even more so in this instance that manga readers can kind of give like anime only people an even more different and unique perspective of what Demon Slayer is actually doing right now. So when I sit down and I read the manga for this specific episode, you've probably flicked through the pages in less than a minute, right? And even that's probably being generous, right? Because it's mostly images, like there's text going on, but it's really stuff that you can really skim through. And they've added so much into this already. Like I said, I figured that's what they were going to do. I'm sure most people kind of figured this would be the case as well. You spend one episode with each Hashira as Tanjiro specifically progresses through the training. But they have handled this really fantastically. I'm the kind of person that I don't know what I want in terms of like the extra anime only content they're putting in here. Which one, you know, minimizes like expectations. But on the other hand, it just makes the stuff they do put in so much easier for me to actually appreciate and enjoy. And that's what a lot of that episode was for me. Actually spending some time with Tengen and his wives this episode was something I kind of missed from the manga. Because coming off the back of Rengoku's death, Tengen being the next Hashira after that we spend time with, you spend a lot of time thinking, damn, are they gonna take Tengen Tengen away from us as well. And when they don't, you think, thank God, and you kind of form that extra relationship with Tengen, right? Being what, you know, Rengoku couldn't. So I think one of the first glimpses we get of some extra content was two of the trainees, you know, walking through the town at night. And we get a little glimpse at number 4, right? I'm not going to go too much into whatever that means, just in case people aren't picking up on it. And it's more of just a if you know, you know situation. And then the whole Saname and Obanai interaction I've already talked about. Very welcome stuff. They're really adding in things where they need to in the right places for me. Putting in the right amounts of context, you know, in a way that anime can portray it differently to what the manga can. And even the extended interaction between GOOO and Tanjiro. GOOO pretty much recognizing that Tanjiro really is trying to get him to participate in this training, and ultimately like giving up making it so Tanjiro can win, so GOOO will participate in the training. And that goes right off the back of what Tanjiro had just said about everyone with the potential to be a Hashira is incredibly kind. And of course, you can only look at Tanjiro as one of those people as well. He's one of the kindest people in the whole show. And then the next instance is Tanjiro talking to Tengen's wives, which I did talk about already. That's another really welcome addition they've added in there, which also leads into Tanjiro and Tengen pretty much fighting in the next training part as well. And they do a great job of showcasing throughout the whole episode, and especially towards the end, of where Tanjiro is actually at compared to a lot of the other Demon Slayers that are there. Tanjiro actually going blow for Tengen, even though Tengen, you know, he's down an arm, he's missing an eye, he's probably been out of the fight for a while. He's still a former Hashira, and we've seen Tanjiro go up against former Hashiras before, in Rengoku's father, for instance. And that was easily my favorite part of the episode, seeing Tanjiro and Tengen go blow for blow. And it's really showing to me that we're really going to start to form deeper relationships with some of the Hashira as we move forward. Obviously, Tengen, Murichiro, and Mitsuri, we've already, and GOOO, of course, and I guess a little bit of Shinobi we've already spent time with. But in terms of being on the battlefield, it's been with Tengen, Mitsuri, and Murichiro. So we already have that relationship, but we further built on that with Tengen here. And going into Murichiro's episode next, I believe we will do the same thing. And then, of course, the impact that Tanjiro has had on the other Demon Slayers there. Now, I'm pretty sure my memory of this in the manga is Tanjiro, you know, zooms through this training, obviously, and Tengen just sends him off really quickly, like, good job, you know, you're where you need to be, keep going. And I don't think there's much of a mention on the impact that Tanjiro and Tengen have on the other Demon Slayers that are here. And they're very understanding of the fact that they're nowhere near that level. They may not reach that level, but after seeing what Tengen and Tanjiro can do, they have hope that they are some of the people that will be able to, you know, withstand the demons and defeat Muzan. And that alone has given them enough motivation to keep going so that they can be as supportive as possible in the upcoming battle that was foreshadowed in Obanai and Saname's earlier conversation in the episode. So another really welcome addition they've added in. I imagine they're just going to continue doing things like that as we progress through the training arc here. And that's all I needed, really. I'm so excited to see the rest of the season now. They have on more than one occasion shown that they're adding in extra things now. That very first scene of the whole season, like I've said multiple times, completely drew me in. Last episode, they portrayed what was going on really well, and now they've added so much in this episode. I just can't wait to see what they do with the rest of the Hashira training arc. So I think I'm going to leave this one here. I think I don't need to go too much into anything else. I will mention again, if manga readers would like to see me do a breakdown of the opening and the outro as well, and really go into a lot of the themes and what's hiding in there, I would be more than happy to do that. So just leave a comment down below if that's something you would like to see. So thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. And as always, please continue to leave your comments and feedback down below. You know, I always appreciate it. And we'll see you all in the next episode of Demon Slayer.